I want to ask you just one or two Bills questions here. What were your thoughts on Josh Allen coming into the league last year as a rookie, and have they changed at all after his rookie year?
I had questions about him coming in just like everyone else, because you look at his Wyoming film and there was flashes of being a top 5 pick, and there was other situations where he said, well, he needs to correct that. You're going to have to coach that out of him. And that's understandable. I mean, he has all the natural tools you would want at the quarterback position. What he needs to be is more consistent with his accuracy, and he will learn that stuff. I think one of my favorite games watching my film last year was a game down in Miami. There's some throws from that game that are big-time throws. There's some plays he made with his feet that you can't teach. Those are natural gifts in terms of his athletic traits. And I think you'll see as he starts to progress more as a quarterback that his running numbers will start to drop a little bit because he will hang in the pocket more. He will go to his second and third reads more. And again, that's part of the process. The best thing for him last year, Patrick, was the play. The play. You're on a team that wasn't going to the playoffs. That was a perfect time to get him on the field. The perfect time. And he had an opportunity to play. And all that film, and now going into his second season, he has all that film to study on himself, on his divisional opponents, on Bill Belichick. You know, he has all that film now. That's going to make him a better player. And I like what they did this offseason in adding some talent around him, especially in terms of pass catchers. You know, that's what they did. I mean, John Brown is perfect for that offense. You saw what Foster did last year at the end of the year, right? Deep fade balls down the middle of the field, deep corner routes. John Brown can run past a lot of people in this league. And he's a good route runner, too. You know, a lot of times with speed guys, whether it's John Brown, Deshaun Jackson, Terry Glenn, we just talk about, oh, they're so fast they get down the field. I understand that. That does impact things. But John Brown's a good route runner, too. He's going to create that cushion or that space because defensive backs have to get out of their back pedal, turn and run to stay on top to prevent the deep ball. So he's have room underneath where he can snap back downhill on a curl route, a comeback, break inside on a square. Now, he's not a guy that's going to go up and work the middle of the field all day. We understand that. But pairing him with Josh Allen, now you start thinking about their offense moving forward. Okay, can it be a run-based offense that can take their shots of a play action? Sure. Can they go to some spread looks and run some RPOs? Yeah, you can do that with Josh Allen. There's no doubt about that because of his athletic traits. You know, adding Cole Beasley. Well, why would you add a Cole Beasley? Well, this is why. Because you already have the deep ball speed now. You have Foster. You got John Brown. Well, Cole Beasley is a guy who can work inside the numbers. And you always need that guy. The way I look at football and the way I coach in high school is you have to win critical downs. Okay, the other stuff matters. First and second, that matters. But where's the ball going to go on 3rd and 2 to 6? Now you have a guy in Cole Beasley who's a very detail-oriented route runner who can create separation and win in the middle of the field, whether it's breaking inside or breaking outside towards the numbers. That's a much more easier throw than throwing the deep comeback to John Brown on 3rd and 2 to 6, right?
Sure.
So you want a guy who can work in the middle of the field and say, look, I'm going to throw you an option route. I'm going to throw you a shallow crosser. You catch the ball and get past the sticks. Now we can start over again. Now we can continue driving. So you got your explosive play threats over the top. You got a guy like Cole Beasley who can work in the middle of the field. You are helping your quarterback by creating more production-based opportunities. And that's what football is. And I don't believe Josh Allen had that last year. I don't. And now you're adding that to it. Now you're working on the offensive line and rebuilding that front. You're doing all these things to put him in a more productive situation. That's smart roster management, and that's also smart coaching.